Okay, first I want to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Gakadash. And give double honor to apostles and teach the great wisdom from learning the truth. Now say Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. And I'm going to turn this on the coming fall, or well, it's really happening, but of America. And I'm going to mention that a lot of people thought that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone were full of shit when they said this. You have people in the world that are looked at the conspiracy theories when they say that this type of shit is going to happen. And here it is. And mind you, if you pay attention, correct me if I'm wrong, but now this could be set up. This could be set up. But it doesn't change. But it doesn't change the fact of the current atmosphere, which is sedition. You have a lot of people that talk about how your average everyday citizens that talk about how they need to do things to certain people in power, but obviously they're not gonna. The American citizens don't believe in America or its leaders. And here it is, you got this whole Trump shoot thing. Once again, it could be set up. But the whole atmosphere is moving towards, more, it's American people are being pushed more and more towards that uprising of government, towards sedition, which is one of the things that happened with Rome, which led to his downfall, infighting, a ton of division, and which is one of the things that's going on in Rome 2.0, which is America. What's the scripture? If a kingdom is divided against itself, it can't stand. Matthew 12:26, 25. Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And you have when you go into just the conglomerate of Esau's empire as a whole, it's falling apart. But when you go into his different factions, such as like America, which is the main one, you got uprisings really happening all over the fucking world, not just in America. The thing is, you've had these type of things go on overseas for quite a while, and now it's just coming to America. America's the last stop for that shit. Why? Because it's going to be the very worst. All this shit going on overseas, yet here America sits untouched. Why is that? Because the Lord is saving the best show for last, the best act for last, and America's going to go out with the biggest fucking bang out of all of these other nations. Because this place is at the top of the Heavenly Father's hit list. And all these things, sedition, which is an uprising against authority, your government. And once again, even though this may be set up, it's still pushing forth that spirit. And, a couple years ago, there were some Edomites that, and mind you, a lot of this shit is Esau. Like these major fucking shootings and all this shit against these political figures, because there's a couple of Edomites that had actual schematics and blueprints and plans to capture Michigan, what's that dumb bitch named Gretchen Whitmer, to kidnap her. And that's the spirit of you're American. Once again, you have your country he's going to one of the videos I put up, Esau being a poor king. Your country treat his people like shit. So and it's even in Constitution how you can revolt against an unrighteous government. That's in your fucking Constitution. Know your right to bear arms to protect against shit like if these niggas try to take away your fucking rights and shit like that. That's in your Constitution. You can have an uprising against them. And said unto him, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, which you currently see going on in America. The average American citizen doesn't give a fuck about their neighbor. They have no problem killing them. And you're going to see that when society crumbles. You know, these people are going to have, they already don't give a fuck about each other. They're going to have no problem killing their neighbor. This nigga that they saw, you know, that they, you know, hey Bill, hi Bob, you know, for 15, 20 years for a can of fucking beans. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. If Satan cast out Satan, he's divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand? And you have whistleblowers, Edomite whistleblowers, that bring out, you know, I guess say damning information on superior officers at higher level Edomite figures. The reason why I'm bringing all this out is because why? There's fucking division everywhere, mainly among Edomites, which run this place. You know, you got Jake that may be in little positions, whatnot, but mainly it's Edom. The nigga who did that was a fucking Edomite. You don't see, like, you see Jake, like, you know, like killing each other in the neighborhood, but trying to assassinate a president, man, that's fucking Esau doing this shit. This nigga's destroying his own fucking kingdom. But once again, this place is on the fucking way out, because the average Edomite has no faith in their own kingdom, in their own leaders. You can't have what future does America? What future can you people possibly see in America? You know, with everything being overpriced, and the people who this country is supposed to be made for are fucking suffering, and they're not happy with their leaders. And you know, when America goes down, everything, that's it. That is it. Everything else goes down, and good. Fuck this place. With all the dainty things and the you know the amenities and the ease and the, you know, the things that have made your life easier. With all those, with the introduction of all those things, life in and of itself. The quality of life has fucking diminished. You know, you got people on YouTube that all videos, YouTube, Instagram, social media, average everyday citizens that talk about how life is pointless. Now, life inherently isn't fucking pointless, but it's been made fucking pointless with the way in which you people live. You know, like going into relationships, right? There's damn near no fucking point in getting, like, obviously you got something, keep it. If you get lucky, cool. But damn near no point in getting into a fucking relationship. With how much, you know, people, you know, like, with how free, you know, with the whole freedom and sexual liberation, everybody's fucking everybody. Damn near no point of friends. You don't really have any true fucking friends. But, you know, once again, that's not inherently how life is. But life has been made that way because of Edomite society and the way in which Edomite lives. What's that saying? A dog-eat-dog world. Which, once again, with Israelites, it's not supposed to fucking be like that. You know, our people have taken that shit, you know, taking on, our people have always taken on heathen fucking customs. You're supposed to be able to rely on your neighbor. You know, we just actually, talking about that, in chat, you know, not in depth, but, you know, some that, you know, was mentioned in chat. You know, like what, when Cain killed Abel, the Lord said, you know, what the fuck are you doing? And then he said, am I my brother's keeper? And the answer is, you know, you're supposed to have your brother's back. But with Edomite society, you see the way these niggas treat their own people. Much more their own citizens. And once again, you know, the American people, there's going to be a fucking uprising. It's just a matter of time. But this nigga, man, where did it say? It said this, you know, once again, could be set up, but it's pushing forth that spirit, because a lot of people feel this way. You know, you have a lot of people that want Trump dead. You got people that want Biden dead. Average citizens. When it comes to voting, you have people that decide, that have to choose between has to choose the lesser of two evils. You shouldn't have to do that. That shouldn't be a thing. Having to both options being fucked up, but let's choose one that's less fucked up than the other. That in of itself is fucked. That should tell you the state of affairs this place is in. Well, man, and even when you go into like these jobs, man, you working your whole life away. I've worked with niggas, old niggas, 50, 60-year-old niggas, man, pushing pallets of fucking water. Man, fucked up. And you go to this whole retirement thing, the age is pushed back, so now you gotta be like 70 fucking years old until retire. And even that's not going to be enough. Essentially, you're gonna have to work until you die in America. And once again, the Americans, it's gonna come a point where American citizens are gonna be dragging these niggas, sedition, just like this. It says rally shooter had photos of Trump, Biden, and other U.S. officials on his phone. The 20-year-old Pennsylvania man who tried to assassinate Donald Trump had photos on his phone of the former Republican president, President Joe Biden, and other officials, including Attorney General Merrick Garland, FBI Director Chris Wray, according to two people familiar with the matter. But it's just watching it, it's interesting because what future do you people see in this? Really? And I'm going to read this because I personally find it entertaining. How often do you get to see a country go down the fucking drain, to be honest with you? How often do you get to see that? Ecclesiastes Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy and intent on the other with my tongue. A man had joy of his children, which you can't do. I personally don't have children, not planning on having them. But a lot of people, a lot of men who want to take care of their children can't. We all know why. And you have a lot of dudes that try got the whole parent split and whatnot. You got a lot of dudes that want to take care of their children, but they deal with a crazy ass bitch that prevent him from doing so. And you just said fuck it, and then dudes get labeled deadbeat dash. Now you got a lot of niggas out there too, but you got the whole stereotype of Israelite men not wanting to take care of the children, which you have Israelite men that do, but then you have Israelite men that drop the whole fucking matter because trying to get to their child is made damn near impossible with the bitch of a mother that they plant their seed in. And not only that, but just, your child turning into a fucking monster through being influenced by American culture is another thing. And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And the so-called white man has made it clear that he's not only the enemy of the Israelites, but he's the enemy of humanity. And there's this nigga, he was either a prime minister or some other high-ranking political figure that it literally came out this nigga's mouth. He said that America is standing in the way of peace. Everybody fucking knows it. The average American is going to question, well, how do they do that? Not only through pushing, different philosophies that are fucking destructive, but also sending fucking economic hitmen into other nations. Fighting proxy wars, inciting shit, bombing fucking people, poisoning everything, and a long list of underhanded shit that these niggas have done. You can actually look it up on fucking Wikipedia. The atrocities, leaders of America, puppet leaders as well. Setting up puppet leaders in other nations. Not only that, but the leaders of America, the banking niggas. Because America is just their weapon, it's just their hammer. It's their moneymaker. But you have the banking niggas that are orchestrating all this shit. But that was just, you know, like, once again, that was just, I hope that's edifying. But video is just about the you know, I'm gonna get to sedition since I mentioned it up. You know, sedition, the uprising against government, because in like, as far as I can remember, I haven't really seen any shit like that. You know, you have like the only thing that comes to mind when it comes to like a major, like, attack on a major political fucking leader is, well, John F. Kennedy. You know, you got Abraham Lincoln, but you got more recently John F. Kennedy. He got his fucking head blown off, which is set up by the fucking U.S. government. Everybody fucking knows that. This is likely set up too, but it's that whole spirit that's being pushed of and once again, you have a lot of American citizens that want these niggas dead anyway. You know, like, they don't believe in their fucking leaders. So, and what was this one rich nigga that said that if the American people knew what their government was doing to them, they would be hanging their leaders in the fucking streets. So once again, it's only a matter of time before people are pushed to their absolute fucking limit. But 2 Corinthians 15 to 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of action shall stand in their power. There's only so much that pain that these distractions can numb for a certain amount of time. Until, once again, the people get fucking fed up. But hope it's edifying. And say all praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shukakadash. The Mount of Pastor and Teacher Great Milson from London Chief Shalom. So hopefully it's an instruction, but on Great America.